We're back to the tier list of new cave sounds, actually. I recently found a video that actually had cave sounds 20 through 36, which is incredible. I never even thought cave noises would go that far up. But we have all of our ranking from 1 through... Wait a minute. Let me just... There we go. Anyways, we have 1 through 19, all ranked already from the last video, which I covered about from recording this 2 days ago, I think? A day or two ago, I think? I don't remember. But we have 20 through 36, as I said before, but we're actually going to be using NASCAR numbers to put them on there. So, yeah, awesome. Anyways, I found the video by Zorai YT. I hope I'm saying that right. Credit to you for posting this video and that I'm using it. So yeah. Now I don't know if these are actual official sounds. That's the thing. I did look at a different video of these like a few hours before this, and there were different sounds, but at least the first few. But I'm just gonna go off this video. So yeah. Anyways, here we go. Stepping into number 20. Okay, that one was a little interesting. It was described as a mob coming out of the bushes, which there aren't really bushes in caves unless you have a lush cave, I guess. But I don't know. This one, if I heard it while mining or going caving, it might scare me. It's not too scary, in my opinion. I mean, this is something you'd hear in the overworld, by all means, but this one just isn't that scary to me. Anyways, number 21. Okay, that one was actually pretty scary. So this one, I mean, it kind of fits sleep paralysis. It's a demon roaring, you know? Anyways, yeah, that one was actually pretty scary. And you had like a beat in there too. You had like a dun dun dun, you know? Like it was like someone hired a drummer to freaking make that sound like a actual song. It was kind of a bop, but yeah, we're obviously looking for the more scarier aspects in these sounds, not rhythmic. But it was pretty scary, you know? Anyways, on number 22. Oh gosh. Wow. Whew. That one actually, how did they approve that? I mean, it's a truck passing by. No trucks in Minecraft. That counts. But still, it sounds pretty scary. It's almost like, I'm trying to find, it sounds something similar. Like it sounds like a sea monster. You know? Like it sounds something you'd find in the deep depths of the sea, like scuba diving, which honestly is pretty scary in general. And hearing that in a cave could obviously send shivers up your spine. Anyways, here's number 23. Okay, that one was pretty quick. It's the same as 20, but it said it was a mob stepping on a twig. But obviously that one, honestly, I would find that unironically funny or just not scary. I added this before. Because really the only funny one so far has been one. But that one was just not that funny. It's quick, which definitely can be scary, but I mean, it's the same as 20. It's just a little like, it sounds like someone's opening a candy wrapper. Like a zombie was trying to eat M&Ms and dropped all the M&Ms after opening the wrapper, you know. But yeah. Anyways, on number 24. What the heck? That's referred to as a punch from the video. That one is definitely better than 23. Definitely better than 20. But I'd say that one's pretty scary. It's definitely fast, which helps it become scary, and it's kind of loud. so it's unexpected at something like that, and it'd make you jump maybe. But I don't know. It just doesn't really like match a tier like Might Wet the Bed. It might startle you, but it won't completely scare you for the rest of the cave. Anyways, on to number 25. This one. Now we're getting a little high up there. This one's sleep paralysis. It's referred to as, I believe it was souls screaming in the video, which I could definitely see that, but it was more like a high-pitched wind whooshing, in my opinion. Which, obviously, wind whooshing is not really the most easy to adjust with noise in real life, and definitely not in Minecraft. And to hear it in the middle of a cave where you're just by yourself in a place where you think no wind is possible, and you just hear that, that definitely brings it up a little bit of a factor. Anyways, we're on to number 26 here. This one's a more of a whoosh again, but it was referred to as cars passing by in the video, which obviously cars not in Minecraft, doesn't make any sense, but it's not a 22. I'd put this one at pretty scary. It definitely has the same kind of feel as 24 and how it's just not, it wouldn't fit in a tier like Might Wet the Bed. It's fast, it's loud, which I appreciate, and that could definitely be scary to someone, but to me, it's not that scary. There are so many loud, quick noises at this point to the point where it can definitely seem pretty repetitive. Anyways, on number 27. That was another whoosh, kind of, but it was definitely one that echoes a lot, which definitely has a more longer effect, which this was probably maybe one of the longer ones that we've had so far, which definitely can be pretty scary. And it has that, again, the whoosh feel of the wind, but I think it was referred to in the video as demons roaring, I think. So it's like souls, but it's demons this time. This one I'll put at Might Wet the Bed. Anyways, on number 28. Wow. That one should belong here. That one had elements from the last set of where you had the industrial noises, with like the clattering, but then you had that glitched like sound at the end. It was like if you've ever heard of Dark Gaius' theme, I believe that's his name, from Earthbound, on how it has that really glitched feel and the scary music. It definitely reminds me of that, especially at the end there, which honestly is one of the scariest things I've ever heard in my life, and obviously would fit in the same for Minecraft. If I heard that in the cave, I'm probably hitting the save and quit button immediately. Anyways, on number 29. Oh my gosh. This is another one. How did they it's referred to as screaming in the video, but like genuinely that is screaming. It sounds like someone has their mic right to their face and they're just screaming their heads off. That's insane. If I heard that in the cave, I would be worried if someone died, like genuinely on the mic if I'm in a party. But if I'm alone, who knows what my imagination would know what that would be. That one's pretty scary. Anyways, on to number 30. That one was another bit of one where it had kind of like the tumbling noise, but it wasn't as metallic, you could say, as the ones where we've actually heard clattering before. It definitely had that feel though. This one's a little one that might make me jump a little bit. I might wet the bed. But yeah, I mean, we've heard clattering before. This one was definitely a newer version of it, kind of, which I definitely respect them for trying to make a new one. And it's pretty quick, so it's definitely one that might take you by surprise. Anyways, on to number 31. So, there is no 31, at least in the video. So, I guess I'm rushing into the video. So, hopefully you had a very fun time watching. This was definitely one that I wanted to do and wanted to get knocked out. So, yeah. But hey, maybe I can predict the future by having 31 and on be produced. And if you made it to the end of the video, I recommend hitting the subscribe button. I know they all tell you to do that, but just please do it at this point. Anyways, have a good day.